everyone, my name's Kabella. I'm your FCA co-captain this year, and I'll be giving you a little devotional on the power of joy. So to start it off, I'm going to tell you a little story about myself. So last year I got myself into this little situation where I knew I was going to have to confront somebody the next day. And I don't like confrontation, it makes me anxious. So in my anxiety, I started to pray, and as I was praying, this song popped in my head that was like, I will praise you in this storm, I will lift my hands. And I realized this was a storm, I was in the middle of a storm. So I started praising the Lord for everything, for my room, for my family, for my pet turtle Pearl. All of this, I was praising the Lord for this, and I found that I became joyful. I had the joy of the Lord inside of me, and with that came peace, and I was no longer anxious about the next day. And so that is an example of praising the Lord in a bad situation and finding joy. But I would also like to look at the other side of that and praising the Lord in a good situation and finding joy. So for that, we're going to turn to Nehemiah chapter 12, verse 27, and it says, "At the dedication of the wall of Jerusalem, they sent for the Levites wherever they lived and brought them to Jerusalem to celebrate the joyous dedication with thanksgiving and singing, accompanied by cymbals, harps, and lyres." Now, for some context to this, the people of Israel had just returned to their city, to Jerusalem, and they just rebuilt their city. This is a joyful occasion because they rebuilt their city. And so this is a celebration, and they are thanking the Lord for this amazing thing that they have accomplished. And so I think it's important to find joy in both a good and bad situation, and here's why. People will see it. They'll notice your joy, and then it will point them to the Lord, because there's a certain joy that only comes from the Lord. So it's important to thank the Lord in both a good and bad situation. Now, to further explain this, I'm going to use softball because that's what I know. So in softball, say I am having the worst game of my life. I can't hit the ball when I go up to bat. I can't catch the ball for the life of me, and the pitcher threw the ball and it hit me in the leg and it hurt really, really bad. Okay, I'm having a terrible day. I have a choice to either be upset and bitter and angry, or I can choose to thank the Lord for all that has gone right in the game, for everything that is going great. I can thank the Lord for that and find joy and be happy even in a bad situation. And I think I would rather be happy than bitter, angry, and upset. My teammates would see that. They would see, man, this girl's just having a terrible night, yet she's joyful, yet she's happy. What is that? It's the Lord. But also, there's a flip side. Say I'm having the best game of my life. I've hit 5 home runs. I'm having an amazing game, and we're winning, you know? I could be having that, and I don't want to forget the Lord in an amazing situation like that. I want to remember Him, and I want to thank Him for that amazing night, because it's not by my own power that I was able to do those things. It's by the power of God that in His will that I was able to have a good night. So I want to thank the Lord for that and find joy, find the Lord's joy, not just my joy of winning, but the Lord's joy in having an amazing night. So, and people will see that as well. And to end this devotional, I would like to leave you with a prayer. And that prayer is, it says, "God, I have much to be thankful for today. As I reflect on your many gifts in my life, may others see your joy. Amen." My challenge to you this week is to thank the Lord throughout the week and seek joy. Seek His joy in thanking Him for all that you're grateful for, even the bad times, because you will learn from them. So, thank you for listening to this devotional, and have an amazing week.